Hello, everyone. This is Dennis Sanders, host of Church and Main, a podcast for people interested in the intersection of faith, politics, and culture. I just wanted to leave a short message to let you all know that Church and Main is going on a short break. There won't be any new interviews this week or next. So you're probably going to be hearing this on Friday, which would be a day that we would normally have an interview up and ready. There won't be one today or next Friday. So the next new episode will be coming out on August 29th. I'm going to be out of town for part of the time. And also, since I also have an actual job as a pastor of a church, I'm going to be trying to get ready for the fall. When I return, you might see some changes to the podcast. No, I'm not changing the name of the podcast again, but you will see a slight change in the direction of the podcast, maybe some different images, and I'll explain that when this podcast returns in late August. In the meantime, I do hope that you will listen to some of the past episodes, especially I'm going to put in the show notes the last 3 episodes, or actually it'll be 3 episodes, one with Amy Mantravadi, another one with Chris Gehrz, and then one with Drew McIntyre. They all offer some helpful insights to the current situation that we find ourselves today as Christians in the United States. If you've already listened to them, I hope you will consider listening to them again. And I also hope that you will consider passing them along to others who might want to hear this message. I also want to just say quickly, thank you. Someone has given a donation through Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much for doing that. That helps a lot, helps to make sure paying for the resources that make this podcast happen. I finally want to share an observation about something. It's not a surprise. I follow politics. I'm interested, of course, how politics and faith intersect. And I, of course, listen and read a lot of people online. And it's just funny. I've read something by a little bit of something by Andrew Sullivan, another thing by Chuck Todd. And wow, their outlook is quite depressing. And that's not surprising if you listen to the news. But it almost feels like in some ways it's either that democracy is over or it's almost over. They are at a loss of why political parties, the big business, and the media would just fold and kind of do whatever Donald Trump tells them to do. And I understand that to a point. These are dark times. These are not good times. I think a lot of the things that are going to be happening, or that are happening here in America, are going to have ramifications probably for decades. But I also think that all is not lost. I really do believe that evil doesn't have the last word. And for a long time, I really didn't understand or get the Magnificat, which is found in Luke 1, verses 48 to 55. But I have to say that in the last few months, I have started to understand that more. I mean, I totally now get what Mary was saying, that she was giving thanks to a God that could bring down the proud and lift up the lowly. I believe that because we need it now. I believe that because God did it then, and God will do it now. And I think what keeps me from going all the way over to full despair is a belief that I believe in a God that will last longer than any would-be despot, and that all the leaders of the world must come before God to give an account. And so that gives me hope. Hope doesn't mean everything's going to be okay. It's not optimism, but it does mean that we believe in a God that rose from the dead. And if we believe in a God that could do that, then frankly, whatever we see going on right now doesn't stand a chance. So I want to leave you with the Magnificat to close this out. And so I am reading from Luke 1, verses 46 to 55, and I'm reading from the New Revised Standard. My soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he has looked with favor on the lowly state of his servant. Surely from now all generations will call me blessed, for the Mighty One has done great things for me, and holy is his name. Indeed, his mercy is for those who fear him from generation to generation. He has shown strength with his arm. He has scattered the proud in the imagination of their hearts. He has brought down the powerful from their thrones and lifted up the lowly. He has filled the hungry with good things and sent the rich away empty. He has come to the aid of his child Israel in remembrance of his mercy, according to the promise he made to our ancestors, to Abraham and to his offsprings and to his descendants forever. Take care, everyone. That is it for this bonus episode of Church and Main. Godspeed, and I will see you in 2 weeks.